It is 7:23. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is, and let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. The Kumiano graph continues to be pretty quiet, even in high frequency, with very little activity happening. And looking in the background, there are a lot of things happening behind these thick bands. So you are still constantly working through layers as you continue to burn off all that doesn't suit you anymore. As you enter into this life, you already know your purpose, the reasons why your soul chose your life experiences. The only problem is when you get to a certain age, your mind forgets, uh, but your soul doesn't. Your soul always knows your purpose. Free will and the power that accompanies that can make you veer way off track. So far so that spirit will try to guide you back in the right direction. And now is the time to reclaim your calling, to remember your purpose. Think back to a time before the world shaped you, to a time before your shadow was created. Your child self is probably the purest reflection of who you are, and it lives within you always. Even when you think you've lost it, you haven't. You can reclaim it. Think back. What interests you as a child? What hobbies did you have? Who were you then? It is time to rediscover what was lost. And Spirit says, like Spirit from Christmas past, if you were to travel back to the beginning, what would you find? A lost treasure, forgotten memory, maybe even seeing things play out differently than you remember. Time can play tricks on the mind, but you have other ways to discover what you seek. Rediscover your reason for living. Now, I like to use shamanic journeys with the purpose of remembering what I have lost in the way of purpose. But to each their own. I've also used meditation. You just have to find what works for you and what kind of piques your interest, because what piques your interest is probably the way that you should go if you are looking for answers. As we prepare for the new moon, for the solstice, and for the year ahead, it is a time of rediscovering your inner power and finding alignment in yourself on a deeper level than perhaps you have had before. And that also goes into reclaiming your purpose and living life with purpose. Intentional action, moving forward towards something, not just floating by, getting by, surviving. We are past all of the ways that haven't worked. And please take your time. All of this work, all of this work takes time. And little by little, you will start to remember things the more you work towards them. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day.